Hello Webmasters. In today's video we're going to take a look at how to create and maintain a blog on your SharpSchool website. A blog is very important because it enables you to communicate information with the public. And for my website, I have the blog running under announcements. And I have a weekly announcements blog with a range of dates. Sometimes I will post individual announcements though for things that are special and different. So to go ahead and create a new blog entry, I'm going to go ahead and click on this blog here, this blog entry, and I'm going to go ahead and click on New Post. You go in and you create the post title, and this one will be Weekly Announcements. And always put in a range of dates to make certain that this entry will be unique. Because if you have more than one post with the same title, then the second post will end up having parentheses 1 and parentheses in the title, which doesn't look good. So now that I have the post title in there, I'll go down and go ahead and enter the information. I'm doing this for the week ahead here. So obviously as I get new information in from my teachers, I will be updating this. The days I like to go ahead and bold and underline, just to make them stand out a little. And I also like to add at the very end every single week a digital citizenship tip of the week. Because many of our students, even though they live in digital age, are unaware of some of the risks and challenges that are out there in the online world. This tip changes, again, on a weekly basis. Sometimes it may deal with the issue of online privacy. Sometimes it deals with the issue of cyberbullying, cybercrime. For this week, just an info. 1, ransomware is malware that will encrypt computer files and deny access until a fee is paid. If you encounter ransomware, report it to the authorities. So I try to keep it simple. You know, frequently ransomware involves payment in Bitcoin, but we don't need to go into that information here. So I bold that to make it stand out. I like using Verdana font because it seems to stand out a little bit better. And when you are ready to post the blog entry onto your website, you just click on Post Now. Notice that you can enter in tags. I generally don't do that because it's one of the main entries under announcements every single week. So to me, there's not really any particular reason to go ahead and add that. If you ever need to add, say, a web link, for example, to a scholarship page, You just click on this icon, you type in the URL. For example, let's make the URL scholarships.com. This field is for the text that will appear as a hyperlink. You indicate if the user will stay in the same window or open up a new window when a person clicks on the link. Tooltip is what appears when somebody hovers over the link, and for the American Disabilities Act, it's very important to make certain that there is a tooltip here. Click here for scholarships.com, and then you click OK when you're done. As you can see, the link appears, and when you hover over it, the tooltip appears. Click here for scholarships.com. But that's actually not a message that's going to go out on Monday, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Realize that's very important to update your weekly blog every single day, because you're going to have many stakeholders accessing it on a daily basis. Again, click Post Now when you are ready to make it live. And SharpSchool does take a few seconds, but here we go. Alright, so let's say you've posted it, and after posting you realize that you've made a mistake. How do you go back and change it? Click on the announcement, copy the title, go to Blog Administration, go to Posts, type in the post title or paste it in there, click Search, and then click on the appropriate entry. Then you can go in and make your edits or add additional material. Now, one thing that is a great time saver is I like to go back, and there are certain messages that get repeated every single week. So one quick way of accessing that information is to simply open up a new tab, go into incognito mode by hitting Control Shift and N, type in the website information, this enables you to access the website without being logged in. And I'm going to go to the previous week's weekly announcement. This first part of the announcement is something that gets repeated every week, so I'm going to simply highlight it, copy, then I'm going to go back to the blog here, update post, and paste it in here. And then I repeat as necessary to go ahead and get that information into the weekly blog. One thing that I've noticed is if people share with you a message that they want posted on the school website, and it's done through Gmail or really any email service, and you try to copy it and paste it into your blog, the formatting is going to be corrupted. It just doesn't look right. So therefore, you are going to either have to type it up completely fresh into the blog, or if it's part of a Microsoft Word doc, then that will look okay if you copy and paste it into the blog. So just be aware that there may be issues if somebody emails you information to be posted and you try to copy and paste from your email. In the blog, you may also enter in images if you so wish. You go up to Image Manager. You find the image that should have been uploaded already into SharpSchool. And for here, I'm going to just choose basketball free image. I have to put in an alt text. Make sure you don't accidentally hit caps lock. Okay, make sure you have no typos in here. And you click insert. And now the image will be part of your post. And you can resize it by clicking on here and adjusting as needed. If you need the image centered more in the middle of the blog, you go over here and just hitting the space bar will accomplish that. I found that you might be tempted to highlight the image and click one of these things, but I found that it doesn't quite work out the way you expect. And when you're ready, go ahead and click on Post Now. And after a few seconds, you will see your blog posted. Taking a look at it, oops, go back to the main website. Clicking on it here will show you what it will look like to other people who access it. And of course, if you decide to delete this image, you can just go in and simply delete it using the editing protocol covered earlier in this video. Anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, everyone, and have an outstanding day.